What inspired me to be an artist full time? Well, I actually didn't want to be an artist at first. I was raised to be a doctor, and I studied in grade school to do well so that I can go on and be a doctor. And I had a full scholarship to study veterinary medicine at Tuskegee University. And right before I went to school, I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, and I decided I wanted to be at home with her. So I did that. I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. I did that for about a year, and then I got a little restless, and my creative side started popping out. And at first I tried a fashion design with a local fashion designer. We did one show, and I realized it was way too much for me to figure out how to do. And people started asking, like friends started asking, if I could draw a tattoo or a portrait for them. And I started there. My first commission was a $10 tattoo design of a gentleman's daughter, and I realized that that was my passion. I liked to do that, and I knew how to. At least I had the fundamentals, because in 9th and 10th grade I was blessed to be able to attend a visual and performing arts school at Suitland, Maryland, and it really took my art to the next level, even though I couldn't finish because my father was in the military and we had to move. What I learned there was monumental to my creating. I didn't know everything at that point, but I knew that it was natural for me to draw and to paint. And I knew I had a passion for it. However, I didn't think artists were very cool. The only ones that I had seen were hippies, like my teacher, one in particular. I remember a fine arts teacher that was such a hippie, and I did not want to turn into that. But funny thing, my husband at the time did say, "No, artists are sexy. They're cool. You should be one." And it took a while to convince me that this is something that I could do, something that was not dated or boring, but it was just natural. I was an artist. I didn't understand what that meant. I just thought I was weird growing up. And looking back, I could see that it was always in me, but I don't think I would have gone that route, or at least it may have taken me a longer time to figure that out had I not wanted to be at home with my daughter. I think sometimes we make plans for our lives, and God knows what is better for us. And I think sometimes we make plans for our lives, and God knows what's better for us, and He always directs us to what we're supposed to be doing. And funny thing is, I was such an introvert, such a shy person. If anyone knows anything about art, it is 10% talent and 90% hustle. That was the scariest thing for me, but I am a thrill seeker, and I feel like I really needed that challenge to come out of my shell. And you cannot sell art if you're not comfortable in your own skin. So aside from it being a passion and me discovering that I've been an artist all along, art allowed me to be at home with my kids and also have my own thing on the side. And as life would progress, have something that I'm passionate about that would financially support me. Because it didn't in the beginning. It was just a little money on the side, mostly because of confidence. But in the end, it became my sole source of income.